So good morning everyone, it's me again, Sir Arzel Bagares. So in today's topic, we are going to discuss about chapter 2 on how to write a review of related literature. So before I discuss about chapter 2, so let's do some little recap on chapter 1. So on the previous topic, I discussed about the part of chapter 1. So we have the introduction, theoretical framework, conceptual framework, statement of the problem, hypothesis, significance of the study, scope and limitation, and lastly is the definition of terms. So those are the parts of chapter 1. So before we proceed on chapter 2, we should finish the chapter 1 first because it is a sequence to be followed. And these are the parts of chapter 2 on how to write a review of related literature. So we have the source of information, related literature, and also the APA 7th edition. So those are the part of chapter 2. So let's discuss what is the review of related literature. It is a critical summary, existing research relevant to your study, and also provide context, support rationale, identifies gaps, and also anchors research within scholarly conversation. So a comprehensive and a critical analysis of existing scholarly resources like books, journals, articles, and dissertation that are relevant to a specific research topic, and also it provides an organized overview of a current state of knowledge, identifies trends, gaps, and controversies in the literature, and also it serves to establish the theoretical framework and context of your own study. So more likely it is a summary of previous studies that is connected to your own research. So that is a review of related literature. And next is the purpose of the review. So the main purpose is this it synthesize key concepts, theories, and findings from the previous studies, and also is justify your research, highlighting gaps or inconsistencies. Also build a foundation for research question and methodology. And we have the source of the information. So source of information provides knowledge and are typically categorized as a primary, secondary, or tertiary information. So primary resources are the original materials from the time of an event or research, like diaries or a first-hand reports. So secondary are the sources interpret or analyze primary information such as textbooks and biographies. And the tertiary sources are the compilation of direct view to the primary and secondary sources. So we can get a lot of information from the published materials like books and journals, magazine and newspaper, peer-reviewed articles, and also unpublished materials like thesis, dissertation, and manuscript. And for me, I can recommend you can search it online in the internet because internet provides a lot of information regarding to your studies. And we have, let's first identify what is the difference between a related literature versus a related studies. So a related literature is a published works providing backgrounds and theoretical framework. So most likely it is a complete study. And the related study is unpublished or published research in findings directly related to your topic. So related studies is more likely it is connected to your own research. So I will explain more what is related literature. It is consists of a general background of information, concept theories, and facts from diverse sources like books and journals, and also provides context but lacking specific findings. While the related study is in a contracts are impractical systematic investigation from a previous research projects, including specific methodologies, findings, and data, often highlighting by phrases like the findings show. So those are the difference of related literature and related studies. So next is the organizing your review. So you can organize your review by the thematic. So group studies by theme or concept. chronological, so present studies in order of publication date, and also methodological, so compare research methods used in a previous study. So you can use this organizing review to your studies. So writing the sentences or how to write the sentences. So it summarizes the main ideas, key findings from its sources, and also highlights agreements and disagreements among authors, connects connect to your research and identify crucial gaps. So that is how you can write the sentences. So we have here the APA 7th edition, or using a APA 7th edition for citation. So APA 7th edition is in-text citation use the author date system to give credit to original sources. So as you can see, you have the example Smith as the author, and the year 2020 is the year it's submitted. So in the reference list, you can see a DOI. So a DOI is a unique, permanent, and a persistent string of numbers, letters, and symbols used to identify and provide stable web address for a digital resources. So that is the EPA 7th edition. So tips for a strong literature review. So be selective. Focus on the most relevant sources. Critically evaluate sources for credibility and relevance. Also avoid plagiarism. Paraphrase and cite properly. Also keep it concise, clear, concise, and well organized. So by following these steps or tips, you can ensure that your studies can be identified and you won't have any problem. So these are my references, so you can search it online if you want. So those are the parts of chapter 2. So thank you for listening. Good morning again.